Have you ever called someone on the other side of the world and wondered how they answered almost instantly? Think about it. You could be in China calling someone in Japan, over 2,000 kilometers away, yet their phone starts ringing in just a few seconds. But how is that possible? Most people think the answer is satellites, but surprisingly, that's usually wrong. When you make a call, your phone first sends a signal to the nearest cell tower. The tower passes that signal into your mobile network, which checks where the other person's phone is connected. That sounds like a journey, but it's surprisingly very quick. It literally takes less than 0.1 seconds. Then the call is routed through a massive network of fiber-optic cables, many of them lying on the ocean floor. These cables carry information as pulses of light, moving at nearly the speed of light itself. Within fractions of a second, the signal reaches the other person's network, finds their phone, and makes it ring. That's why international calls feel almost instant. But that raises an even bigger question. If your voice is traveling through tiny glass fibers beneath entire oceans, how do those cables survive? Seriously, there are more than 1 million kilometers of internet and communication cables running across the seafloor. They connect continents, carry phone calls, stream videos, and move trillions of dollars in financial transactions every day. Yet they're sitting at the bottom of the ocean, a place with crushing pressure, underwater earthquakes, fishing trawlers, ship anchors, and even sharks. So why don't they break all the time? And if one does break, does an entire country suddenly lose its internet? The answer starts with how these cables are built. Despite carrying nearly all international internet traffic, most undersea cables are only about as thick as a garden hose. At the center are incredibly thin strands of glass called optical fibers. These fibers carry light signals that contain everything from phone calls to YouTube videos. Around them are layers of protection, waterproof coatings, steel wires, and insulating materials designed to survive one of the harshest environments on Earth. But even with all that protection, accidents still happen. Ships drag anchors across the seabed. Fishing equipment catches cables. Natural disasters can snap multiple lines at once. When that happens, specialized repair ships have to locate the damaged section, pull it from the ocean floor, repair it, and lower it back down, sometimes from depths of several kilometers. But if phone calls can travel across oceans in fractions of a second, why don't they travel at the actual speed of light? That's because signals don't take a perfectly straight path. They pass through equipment, switches, routers, and cables, each adding tiny delays. That hidden delay is why a call around the world isn't truly instant, even though it feels like it is. The crazy part is, even if someone is standing right next to you, the call usually doesn't go directly from your phone to theirs. Instead, it still takes a trip through the network. So if you call your friend while he's standing beside you, your voice might travel. Your phone to cell tower to telecom network, to cell tower to friend's phone, even though the two phones are only 1 meter apart. This whole process usually takes well under a second to set up. And that's the hidden infrastructure most people never think about. Don't forget to subscribe.